Okay, no music tonight. Just looking at the news. I have several friends, family members that are out in that area, and just looking at these photos tonight of the devastation. California has had uh, so many wildfires in 2024, and now starting off 2025 with this devastating one. I have a friend who lives in the Palisade area, another one who lives right down in Malibu on there. So, and those are two of the areas that are facing with this fire. It's like the beachfront. My friend Anna lives right along the beach. I have not heard from her yet. I did hear from the other friends that they had evacuated, have no idea as far as uh, damage or that of their home. Just staggering. These beautiful, beautiful homes. The Thinking of the wildlife in the area as well. And this is interesting with the helicopter because with the high winds and that, a lot of the planes and the helicopters had to be called back because it was just too windy with the Santa Ana winds for them to even be up. Terrible, terrible. Firemen have got to be exhausted with all of this. Wonder if she'll have a home to come back to. That looks a lot like Anna's house, but of course, a lot of those beach houses look pretty much the same. Ugh, ironic, the fire hydrant burning. I will put the link to these sites in the description as well. It's amazing. I watched a thing earlier with the actor James Wood talking about his escape, uh, his home that he had just renovated and had been back into it for about 3 months. And he's pretty sure that it is gone because when he left, all of the surrounding neighbors' houses were up in flames. you imagine driving through this? There was a report earlier, a reporter who was on the scene watching, and one of the emergency vehicles coming through had a flat tire, and it was flat because the tire had actually melted from the heat. I'm watching this because my grandson will be graduating in June from his schooling, where he will become a firefighter, and not the local firefighter. He's going to be doing the fighting of this type of big forest fires and such. Just devastating, devastating. And people are trying to escape. I wonder what the painting was, that it was among the things this person felt needed to be rescued from his home. Not just the loss of the home. You take some of the important papers and that, but there's a lot of other stuff you just can't take with you. You don't have the time, and that that simply lost, things that can't be replaced. Firefighters coming, and they're trying to work amongst cars. I'm sure you've seen the photos that the traffic congestion was so bad that people were abandoning their cars, just leaving them right in the middle of the street and just running with what they could carry. And then the firemen trying to get through there and had all these cars abandoned in the way, that they brought in bulldozers, and they were bulldozing these cars out of the way. Yeah, it was nice when it was over the hills, but it came down. And this is one who's abandoning her car. Oh, if prayers can do anything, I would certainly send prayers to all of them. But I'm not sure whether Mother Nature listens to prayers. I mean, Mother Nature has been pleading with us for years, and we haven't listened to her. I don't know why she would suddenly start listening to us. But you look at at these fires, and then the previous ones, all the flooding in other countries, the earthquakes, and then others, the droughts and everything. The earth is crying to us, telling us, we need to shape up. We need to take some actions. Otherwise, we're going to see more and more of this. And with that, my pain meds are starting to wear off, so I'm going to try to see if I can get some relief and hope that when I wake up in the morning, there'll be some good news out of this. So with that, I'm going to say goodnight.